What up, everybody, and welcome to the Scotty and Stowe Show. I'm Scotty, and since you don't see Stowe next to me, he's not here tonight. But he is on a well-deserved Alaskan cruise, and he deserves it. He puts up with a lot. Between the bar, me, and everything else that's going on. So, Stowe, wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful time. And I got you, pal. We are also sponsored, as always, by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. So, that's always going to stay the same. They pay for the beer. As always, we'll do what Stowe would do at this present moment in time. We're going to talk a little sports, a little NASCAR, a little football. We will miss baseball this week because, well, that's Stowe's gig. I can't keep up with it. So, with that being said, let's start with NASCAR. Congratulations to Dave Blaney for winning the Daytona race, the second race in Daytona of the year. Always a cool race. Saturday night race. Nothing better than a Saturday night race. I can tell you that much. I actually attended that race, and it was fabulous. One of the coolest things I've ever done, actually. Daytona Museum, a nighttime race in Daytona, the fireworks. If you're going to go to a race, that's one of them you should see. Congratulations, Tyler Reddick, making the playoffs. Shoo. Thank God for that. I was stressing that one. Bowman also. Sad face in the Stowe crew because Buescher did not make it. He could not win the race, which he would have had to do to make it to the playoffs. And with the playoffs starting, everybody pretty much is at zero. If Reddick wins a race, he moves on to the next stage. If he wins another one, he moves on to the next stage. And I believe I said it before. I think that's what's going to happen. I think him sneaking in, not getting a victory, not getting one single victory in the first races is un-Tyler Reddick-like for the last 5 years at least. So don't be surprised if he wins more than he should in the last 10 races. Listen, the biggest news of the day is 53-man rosters. That's what happened today. On this special day, 53 people made a professional football team. Now, several tomorrow will be able to be added to the practice squad, and I truly believe that some of the people that I really thought the Packers should have kept will make it. So with that being said, I hope the rest of your teams did well. Stowe, I know you're not here. You're not here to argue with me. This is the Scotty show today. And I'm going to talk about the Packers. Because, well, I'm going to talk about the Packers. So here we go. Only kept 2 quarterbacks, and I hope a third. I mean, I guess you got to keep one on the practice squad. I guess if both your quarterbacks get injured. Or one gets injured and you need a backup for the game. I get it. So, the kid from Canada, I'm still a Clifford fan. We are. I didn't think he played bad enough to not be a third-string quarterback, honestly. But apparently the kid from Canada's got a lot of upside, so let's see what happens. If there's another running back, this is the same running backs from last year, and if Josh Jacobs gets hurt, Emmanuel Wilson and Chris Brooks. I hope they keep somebody. But if somebody falls to waivers, I hope they also consider adding that guy to the practice squad because I'm not really sure about Emmanuel Wilson and Chris Brooks being the second and third back on a team. I like Emmanuel Wilson, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if that's the guy to back up Josh Jacobs. So, hope somebody falls. Receivers, of course. Christian Watson is sitting on the IR, so we just get to keep him. Cut McCole Hardman, though. I thought he played decent here and there, and I thought he could return punts. So I was kind of confused why. Because Jaden Reed could not return any more punts. That's ridiculous. How can you have your second-best receiver returning punts? That makes no sense to me. And maybe Savion Williams, if he's got that Cordell Patterson kind of deal going for him, I kind of like that idea. But I thought McCole Hardman was the perfect fit for returning punts. No more. Keyshawn Nixon's now the starting cornerback. How can you possibly take your starting cornerback and have him return punts? That doesn't, this isn't the days of Terrell Buckley And you got to protect these guys. And returning punts is not protecting anybody. So McCole Hardman, maybe we put him on the practice squad, but do you just bring him up every game to return punts? I don't get it. Tight ends, of course, kept 4. Totally makes sense. They take a beating. But we got Tucker Kraft. And Musgrave. And Tucker Kraft, man, that's George Kittle too. That's Travis Kelce Jr. I think that's who we'll be talking about this year in tight ends, because Travis Kelce is getting engaged to Taylor Swift. Congratulations. Good for you guys. And Musgrave, as much as I like him, he's no Tucker Kraft. And George Kittle getting old too. I mean, we had Sam Laporta, so this could be a bounce back year for Sam Laporta. No, I'm not taking away anything from Sam Laporta, but this could be. But I truly believe this is Tucker Kraft's year. I took him as tight end number 1 on my fantasy team and was giddy when I got him because I was so excited, because I was like, you guys gave me the best tight end for the 5th tight end. So thank you guys in the Tri-Valley Fantasy Football League for giving me Tucker Kraft as a tight end 5 when he's number 1. Offensive line, no shocker. I don't believe in any of that, because actually, congratulations to the Packers for the trade before the cut and not even having to deal with the waiver wire and getting Kennard, Super Bowl champion, and good depth player. Good job. We don't even have to worry about the waiver wire. We skip that. Fuck it. Give you a 6th-round pick for somebody who we think is worth a 6th-round draft pick to give depth to our line. Good job, Packers. Defensive ends. I think those were the ones we were going to keep. That Oliver's on the pup, and we've got a lot of hope for him as being the this year's draft pick and being such an outstanding player. But he was also injured his senior year in college. Now he's on the pup list right now, so kind of like couple-year guy, which is the same as Marshawn Lloyd. If this guy cannot, that's why I'm so worried about the depth at running back when Marshawn Lloyd is constantly injured. So if Oliver is another Marshawn Lloyd, then it's just another wasted spot on the 53-man roster. So, but Van Ness, this is a breakout year. We all hope. Rashawn Gary played phenomenal last year because he was asked to do stuff he doesn't do, and he was good in the run. He still pressured the quarterback, and he still deserves all the money he's getting. So we still got that guy. But Lucas Van Ness needs to step up. And Brenton Cox Jr. I really like, and we kept him, and I thought that was a good move. And I think Barrett Sorrell, once he comes off or once he gets healthy, I think that kid's going to be, I think his speed and the way he plays, I think that's what we should have had for quite a while now. Clark, Wyatt, Brooks, Wooden, Brinson, Stackhouse. Undrafted rookie. Made the Packers once again. And this kid deserved it. Totally deserved it. This kid was outstanding throughout the preseason. Throughout practice and training camp. This kid I've heard his name over and over and over again. And we've highlighted him. And so shout out to this guy. And he's a Georgia Bulldog, so don't forget that, man. This kid might just be that good, just overlooked. So we'll see. Linebackers, only 4, but go Hopper for making it. And Walker, Cooper, and McDuffie, that's our staple in linebackers, those 3 right there. So no Welch, no Simmons, little sad. I thought the Simmons thing might have worked out. Got him for $1 million something. Not a very big signing bonus. Thought that was maybe the steal of free agency. Maybe we got somebody. Maybe we put him on the practice squad. Or I thought he could at least play. I thought he could at least be on the kickoff team. He's supposed to be very athletic. You know what I mean? Maybe the punt team is a guy. I don't know. I thought this guy was a superstar. He was from the 1st round and he couldn't even make his 3rd or 4th team. I'm like, damn, bro, you can't even make special teams? Fuck, man. So maybe we take him back. I don't know. No Welch, that was surprising. Only going with 4 linebackers, I thought that, well, middle linebackers, I thought that was surprising. You know, we did keep more edge rushers, but, man, first round draft pick, huh? Cornerbacks, where we all know the Green Bay Packers are, it's kind of it's kind of sus, as they would say. Nixon, Hobbs I like because he seems to be very intense. That's what the Packers defense needs, is somebody that just comes down there and smacks you in the face. Valentine, I have been in love with since we drafted, so, you know, I'm hoping he's the new Jair Alexander for us. And then Hayden and Robinson, but we cut King, and I kind of really like King. But apparently, since he is a nickel cornerback or a slot cornerback, and we got like 32 of those things, it's tough to make the team because we could put safeties or shit in there. It'd be the same thing. And we got good safeties. McKinney, Williams, Bullard, Anderson, and Owen Depot. Man, that guy has shown up. He's played outstanding. Shout out to Gutekunst. A lot of good draft picks, man. These are his kids. All these players I've talked about, that's just all Brian's. There's not a lot of, other than McKinney and, well, Simmons, who we cut, and we'll see what Banks does this year. We'll see what Hobbs does this year. I mean, but all the rest of them are fucking Brian Gutekunst. So shout out Brian Gutekunst. I do hope we bring back King. Like I said, I hope we bring back Simmons. Just, I mean, not putting him on the 53-man roster, I believe, takes away the signing bonus or the whole year contract. So maybe they'll bring him back. I can't imagine he makes waiver wires. I'm sure somebody's going to go, "You're really athletic, kid." Maybe the Seahawks, since he kicked their ass. That might make sense. Even though I'm pretty sure the Seahawks probably good defense because that coach is a defensive-minded coach. McCole Hardman, that'd be another player that I would assume. I mean, like I said, I don't see any punt returners on the team, except for like 4 or 5 guys that should not be punt returners. So we got to figure that one out. You know, I thought Hardman was a great addition to being a punt returner. So, or you know what? A lot of other players got cut today. So let's see what happens. Let's see if they bring somebody else back, because I think that's a position that needs to be handled. Some of the people they kept, they could probably cut. The left tackle, Jennings, they could probably cut that guy. I don't know if that guy needed to be there. We could Kennard. There's depth there. All the players, a lot of the Gutekunst only drafts people that can go from position to position. So if we need a punt returner, gotta do what you gotta do. That might be like 5 plays a game that could be touchdowns if the guy's good enough. Yeah. No Stowe, just me. 53-man roster of the Packers. I hope you guys like your 53-man roster, like I said before. I hope you're happy with it. If you're not, comment down below to tell me that you're not happy with it so I can say, ha, ha, ha. And I still think that we have the best 2 quarterbacks, because I think Malik Willis won't be there next year because he played very well in the preseason. So with Jordan Love as a starter, and probably the most confident I've ever been in a backup quarterback in the history of my Packer life, even Doug Peterson. This guy right here. Matt Flynn, I kind of was confident in Matt Flynn a little bit, and he did move on to do other things, but I really like Malik Willis. I'm excited for the start of the playoffs in NASCAR next week. I can't wait to get Tyler's first win. Probably going to be the first race, from what I understand. I mean, how could it not be? I've been saying it for the last month and a half. I have no performers of the week because, well, Stowe went to Alaska. So he's my performer of the week because he's enjoying himself, and I think that's awesome. I'm Scotty. Don't forget to subscribe to the Scotty and Stowe Show, and toss a like if you liked it.